Hi Zach,
Hello.
thanks for joining us this afternoon. We'll start with Andrew Mason.
Hey Zach, I asked Mike McGlinchey about this last night, so I'll ask you this: when you came here and when you chose the Broncos back in March of 2023, uh, looking back now, do you, could you foresee this thing coming together? And like, what drew you to Denver as far as the possibilities here in terms of what they could accomplish so quickly?
Yeah, I think it definitely was, a reason why, I came here was because I definitely did see this coming. We, before I came here, it was already, really stout defense. And, when you have a coach like Sean Payton take over an ownership group like we have, things are going to happen in the right direction quickly. So, and then, VJ, just being so familiar with his thing. So, no, it was a perfect situation. And yeah, I definitely thought we'd be here.
Ryan McFadden, Denver Post.
Hey Zach, you guys lead the league in sacks. Excuse me, you guys lead the league in sacks, and the Bills have allowed the fewest sacks in the league. How much are you looking forward to that kind of like that good on good type of competition on Sunday?
Yeah, it'll be really exciting. Obviously their offensive line is really good. The group's been together for a while. And, Josh is, so mobile and so strong that it's really hard to bring him down. So it presents a really good challenge for us, but we're excited for it.
Zach Stevens, DNVR.
Hey, Zach, thanks for talking with us today. Vance Joseph, the Jets have put in a request to interview him to be their head coach. I mean, you know Vance so well over the past many years being with him. Just why do you think he would be qualified to be a head coach again someday?
Yeah, I think, first and foremost, he's just an elite teacher. The way that he's able to, get guys to understand, concepts and everything like that. Is so important in this game because talent anybody can find. Every team has talent, every team has stuff like that, but the fact that we're able to put in as much stuff as we are and execute at a high level, it really speaks volumes about him and everything that he's about. So he obviously selfishly I want to play for him forever, but at the same time success kind of brings that. And hopefully, he gets exactly what he wants.
This is Thomas in the Gazette.
Yeah, hi Zach. Thanks again for doing this interview. You guys had some ups and downs the last time you guys faced top-notch quarterbacks with Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. What did you kind of get out of those experiences? And I know you touched upon facing Josh Allen, but how formidable will he be just because he has that run option also?
Yeah, I mean, Josh is playing as well as any quarterback in the league and definitely presents a challenge and, can do it, kind of both ways with his arm and his running ability and creating time, So, yeah, it's going to be a challenge, but, guys just kind of have the right idea already. A lot of guys, everybody came in and we're already kind of working towards Buffalo. So, we're excited for the challenge and hopefully we do our job and stop it.
What did you gain out of kind of facing those other top quarterbacks earlier, recently, Herbert and Burrow?
Yeah, I think they do a really good job of kind of, exploiting, your weaknesses. And, if you have, any miscommunications or anything like that, they're going to find them. So for us, we just have to make sure, every play we're dialed in and doing our jobs. And if all 11 are doing it, then we'll be good, because you really can't get away with, making any mistakes against guys like that.
Nick Kosmider, The Athletic.
Hey Zach, you and others have talked about going to more of like a one gap driven scheme and liking what that allowed you to do. Going kind of back to the off season, like the process of sort of making that change, is that player driven as much as coaches, like conversations about what guys like and how to do it? As that coach came, what are just some of the things that kind of went into having that tweak for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think, VJ, that's kind of his style. Is he just wants to play attack. And, last year, we were kind of half in, half out with it. And, he made the call to kind of go all in on it. It's definitely paid dividends, and we're all super comfortable with it. So, he his style is an awesome one to be a player in, and clearly, we've shown this year that when we do it the right way, it's pretty dominant style. So, it starts with VJ, and we all just have been executing it at a high level.
Eric DeLala, DenverBroncos.com.
Hey, Zach, what'd you learn back in 2021 in that playoff appearance about kind of the increased intensity that comes with the postseason? And do you try to communicate to the guys in the locker room what postseason games are like to have them be ready for this Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, it's, obviously it's kind of, you try to, advise them as best as you can, but really it's kind of, you got to feel it. But we played in big games this year, and it's kind of felt like the past few games have been like a playoff game. So, it is pretty similar. It's just, like I said, the speed is different, and you have to make sure that, you're locked in on everything. You can't let anything up. So, but we got a really mature group, even though, we're young, but everybody handles it the right way. So we're all really excited to get after it this weekend.
Last question, we'll go back to Andrew Mason.
Hey, Zach, with going back to BJ for a moment, what is his approach with you guys as players like when you guys are enduring some tough times, like, say, coming off the Bengals game or back in September of 2023 after that Miami game?
Yeah, I think he's, every day he's really consistent. He never gets too high, never gets too low. So every day you know what you're getting, which as a player is all you can ask for. And, we're just always, after wins, after losses, always just trying to figure ways to get better, which is, I think a really healthy mindset and why we've had success this year.
Awesome. Thanks for their time this afternoon, Zach.
All right. Thank you.